Today we're checking out something pretty cool from FairRC.com. This is a set of Batrazzi Tracks designed for the FCX24 and FCX18 from FMS model. Now, we've seen upgrades from Batrazzi here on the channel before. You might remember the aluminum upgrades that were included with the Way Cool McHugh FCX24 Blazer a while back. Those were some good quality upgrades, so I'm excited to see how these tracks perform. In the box, you receive the tracks themselves along with all of the necessary mounting hardware. When you purchase a full set, you also receive a free Batrazzi 32-turn 130 brushed motor and heatsink. The tracks themselves are made out of nylon and seem to be pretty aggressive. We're going to get these mounted on a fresh FCX24 Power Wagon. This is the yellow version, but the truck is also available in red and blue. I love the appearance of this vehicle. It has an old school Power Wagon cab with some cool scale details throughout, like windshield wipers, a snorkel, and working headlights that can be turned on by pressing the bind button on the transmitter. Underneath the body is your typical FCX24. You've got a solid 2-speed transmission and some portal axles. I've worked with the FCX24 platform quite a bit and have featured just about every version of it in past videos, if you want to check those out and learn more details. To get these tracks installed on each corner of the truck, you're going to have to remove the wheel nuts and stock tires. Now that will allow you to remove the 2 bottom screws from the portal covers and install the track mounts. To install these plastic mounts, you have to use a couple of the longer screws that Batrazzi includes. Now over on the tracks, there are actually 2 ways to remove the nylon belt. You can yank one of the long, narrow pins out, which will allow the tracks to just unlatch, or you can remove the small screw on the roller arm that's used to adjust the track tension. I prefer the second method because the pins are a little tight, which makes things tricky. Next up, you can remove the screw that's on the outside of the drive gear, and then just pull that gear out and throw it on the truck. This little piece comes off of the track and basically replaces your wheel nut. Once that's all tight, you can throw the roller assembly on and reinstall that screw and cap on the outside of the drive gear. Then you just feed the track back on the rollers and reinstall that tiny screw on the roller arm to tighten things up. The final step is to thread the remaining screws with the included flange pipes through the tracks and into the plastic mounts that are just behind them. These screws will basically limit the amount that the tracks can pivot. Installing the 32-turn Batrazzi motor is pretty straightforward. If you want to see how to replace a motor in these FCX24s, you can check out the video I did with the Silver Eagle Smasher V2. This truck is all bundled up and ready to go, so let's get out there and see what these tracks can do. Now, of course, the one time that I want snow on the ground for a video, it just doesn't happen, but I did what I could given the circumstances and tried to give these tracks a solid test. Besides the tracks looking awesome, they actually performed pretty well. They really changed the feel of the vehicle, and although they aren't meant for all surfaces, I'd say they definitely did a pretty good job in the sand. With that said, if you're looking for a unique upgrade for your FCX24, these Batrazzi tracks are pretty sweet and definitely something you should consider. Now, if you already own these tracks or decide to purchase a set, that, FairRC is running an event until December 22nd, 2023. If you tag FairRC on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube in a post of your FCX24 or FCX18 with the Batrazzi Tracks in mud or snow, you'll have the chance at winning a $100 coupon and a 10th scale RC truck. Anyone that meets the criteria will win a $20 coupon, so be sure to post your photos and videos before December 22nd. Links are in the description to the products in this video. Like and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one.